A federal judge has rejected plea agreements that would have averted a hate crimes trial for two of the men convicted of killing Ahmaud Arbery. The judge denied Greg and Travis McMichael's proposal after Arbery's parents spoke out against the deals, saying it's appropriate to consider the family's wishes. News 4 Jax reporter Janice Harris joining us live from Glenn County, where court was held today. And Janice, it sounds like this is not over yet.
It is not over. We will be back here on Friday. In fact, that plea deal, the Department of Justice said that the Arbery family initially agreed to it. Then it came out today in federal court there was some type of miscommunication. In the meantime, the McMichael men get to decide if they want to withdraw the guilty pleas that they inserted based upon the plea deals that are no longer on the table. The Arbery family said they did not want the plea deal. They did not agree to the plea deal, and they weren't expecting there to be a plea deal today. Inside the courtroom, you see some of the sketches as our cameras are not allowed, but the judge heard Travis McMichael's guilty plea today, and she rejected the plea deal, but accepted his plea. Now, the plea deal would have allowed the McMichael men to serve their time in federal prison instead of a state prison, which is what they wanted to avoid. They wanted to avoid being in a state prison. That then led to the plea deal for Greg McMichael also being rejected because the judge said she was going to make the same decision for both. Now, both defendants then asked if they could have until Friday to decide if they want to enter the guilty plea or withdraw the guilty plea. The judge has now agreed to Friday for that decision to be made. At this point also, we heard from Ahmaud Arbery's mom and dad after that rejection happened. Take a listen to what they had to say.
Looking forward to the federal trial. Looking forward to the trial. Today was this morning was very, very stressful. Knowing that we had rejected a plea on yesterday and they was going forward with it, but it ended well.
We just really want to be kept good so that they won't never see daylight. That's what we want.
And again, that plea deal all centered around a provision that would have allowed the McMichael men to serve the first 30 years of their sentence in a federal prison as opposed to the state sentence, a state prison where they currently have life without parole plus additional decades of time to serve. Also, the DOJ mentioned the possibility of the McMichael men actually appealing the decisions already been made in the state. So they thought this was going to be a solid, guaranteed plea deal to keep the McMichael men in federal prison for 30 years. But the judge has again rejected that plea deal. So we'll have to hear on Friday whether the attorneys and the McMichael men have decided to still say that they're guilty of the federal charges or not. Coming up tonight at 6, you'll hear more from the Arbery family on if those McMichael men do say that they still accept their guilt on a federal level, what their reaction would be to that, and more. Coming up tonight at 6, reporting live from the federal courthouse in Brunswick, Georgia, Janice Harris, Channel 4, the local station.